Hello and welcome to the second annual Showtime with Shane Awards. Here at the second annual Swiss Awards, we will be awarding films from 2025. That's both films that were released in 2025 or got like a wide release in 2025. If they were like a festival release earlier in the like an earlier year and then got released in 2025 in theaters. All the eligible movies are movies that I watched, of which there were 163 eligible films. If you're curious what those films are, linked down below will be my Letterboxd list of all the movies that I watched in 2025, all 163. So if you're curious maybe why a movie is excluded, maybe that means I didn't see it right. So hopefully that makes sense. There will be an episode of my podcast that it's releasing at the same time as this, where I'm going to award the kind of the first wave of Swiss Awards. And so those are kind of more minor things that I didn't want this video to be too long, because I'm awarding a ton of awards. We're going to award 25 in this one. And if you're like, why are there so many extra awards? Because I watched way more new movies this year than I have in the past, and I'm super indecisive. So I just ended up doing a bunch of awards, if that makes sense. All of that, though, like I said, can be found down below. I'll have that podcast episode linked down below. Some of these categories you'll notice are 10 nominees. Those are going to be your more major categories: Best Director, Best Picture, and then Best Actor, Actress, Supporting Actor, and Supporting Actress. All the rest of them are going to have 6 nominees, which is usually the traditional awards format. Not for like the Oscars, which Golden Globes, other award shows do 6 nominees. So if you have any other questions, I don't know, hopefully they're answered in the video, but we're just going to get rolling, starting with Best Director. And you'll hear the nominees here. I put out an article on my blog listing the nominees. So if you want to go read that real quick, feel free, but I'll read them all here. So the nominees for Best Director are Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another; Clint Bentley, Train Dreams; Danny Boyle, 28 Years Later; James Big Jim Cameron, Avatar, Fire and Ash; Ryan Coogler, Sinners; Hikari, Rental Family; Ryan Johnson, Wake Up Dead Man; Joseph Kosinski, F1; Josh Safdie, Marty Supreme; Chloe Zhao, Hamnet. And the Swiss Award goes to Ryan Coogler, Sinners. Now we will be awarding the Best Supporting Actor, of course, for any male actor in a supporting role. This is excluding villain roles because that is its own award. And I'll just say this: if you disagree that some of these people are supporting actors, I probably actually agree with you that they're not, but I went based on what they are in real awards eligibility. So the nominees are Jonathan Bailey, Wicked for Good; Miles Caton, Sinners; Benicio del Toro, One Battle After Another; Jacob Elordi, Frankenstein; Ralph Fiennes, 28 Years Later; David Johnson, The Long Walk; Delroy Lindo, Sinners; Jay Lycurgo, Steve; Josh O'Connor, Wake Up Dead Man; and Stellan Skarsgård, Sentimental Value. And the Swiss Award goes to, it's a two-way tie. Who would have thought the voters tied between David Johnson for The Long Walk and Josh O'Connor for Wake Up Dead Man. Next, we have Best Supporting Actress for a female actor, female performer in a motion picture from 2025. Again, villain roles are excluded. The nominees are Jodie Comer, 28 Years Later; Elle Fanning, Sentimental Value; Ariana Grande, Wicked for Good; Aaron Kellyman, Eleanor the Great; Inga Ipstadter Leleas, Sentimental Value; Wunmi Masako, Sinners; Gwyneth Paltrow, Marty Supreme; Zoe Saldana, Avatar, Fire and Ash; Haley Steinfeld, Sinners; and Tiana Taylor, One Battle After Another. And the Swiss Award goes to Ariana Grande, Wicked for Good. Now, here on the Showtime with Shane Awards, we not only award the best films, we also award the worst films and everything in between. So we're going to get into a couple of those worsts. So the award for Worst Director, the nominees are David Ayer, Working Man; Josh Boone, Regretting You; Mel Gibson, Flight Risk. Rich Lee, War of the Worlds. The Russo brothers, The Electric State. Trey Edward Schultz, Hurry Up Tomorrow. And the award for Worst Director goes to Rich Lee, War of the Worlds. And next we have Worst Picture for the worst film of 2025. The 6 nominees are Another Simple Favor, Fixed, Flight Risk, Hurry Up Tomorrow, Regretting You, and War of the Worlds. And the Swiss Award goes to Hurry Up Tomorrow. Next, we will be awarding the Funniest Actor and Actress Awards, and these, the eligible candidates are a male performer for actor, female performer for actress in a comedy film, and then we'll be awarding a third award, which is just the funniest performer of any gender in a non-comedy film. So hopefully you agree with my classifications of comedy and non-comedy, and if you don't, okay, you can yell at the screen, I guess. So the nominees for Funniest Actor are Orlando Bloom, Deep Cover. Bad Bunny, Happy Gilmore 2. Josh O'Connor, Wake Up Dead Man. Keanu Reeves, Good Fortune. Tim Robinson, Friendship. And Michael Strassner, The Baltimoreans. And the Showtime with Shane Award goes to Michael Strassner, The Baltimoreans. Now, the nominees for Funniest Actress in a Comedy Film. The nominees are Pamela Anderson, The Naked Gun. Molly Gordon, Oh Hi. Liz Larson, The Baltimoreans. Keke Palmer, One of Them Days. SZA, One of Them Days. Eva Victor, Sorry Baby. And the Swiss Award for Funniest Actress goes to Keke Palmer, One of Them Days. Now we have the funniest performer of any gender in a non-comedy film, and the 6 nominees are Austin Abrams, Weapons. Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another. Ariana Grande, Wicked for Good. David Harbour, Thunderbolts. Stephen Lang, Avatar, Fire and Ash. Delroy Lindo, Sinners. And the award goes to Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another. Next, we have the nominees for Best Villain. This can be a male or female nominee from the film that plays the villain in the film. They do not have to be the main villain. Most of these are, but it's not exclusive to main villains, just any villain in a film. And last year I had to give a spoiler warning because there were a twist villain. I don't think any of these are twist villains, so I don't think a spoiler warning is necessary. The nominees are Una Chaplin, Avatar, Fire and Ash. Nicholas Hoult, Superman. Stephen Lang, Avatar, Fire and Ash. Amy Madigan, Weapons. Jack O'Connell, Sinners. And Sean Penn, One Battle After Another. And the award goes to Stephen Lang, Avatar, Fire and Ash. Next up, to award the next 2 awards, I would like to please give a warm welcome to guest presenter Destiny Wilson.
We often hear people talking about how much they love it when life imitates art. However, the couples in this next category remind me how much I love it when art imitates life. For example, in no particular order, the best couples in real life are, of course, me and Shane Wilson, a Diet Coke in a fancy glass, award season in Glambots, movie theater and a big bucket of popcorn, and of course a big plush cozy robe when you're doing an award show in your living room. Let's jump to the nominees for the best couple for the Swiss Awards this year. Jonathan Bailey and Cynthia Erivo, Wicked for Good. Kate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender, The Black Bag. Rachel Brosnahan and David Cornsweet, Superman. Jonathan Groff and Karan Soni, A Nice Indian Boy. Vanessa Kirby and Pedro Pascal, The Fantastic Four, First Steps. Zoe Saldana and Sam Worthington, Avatar, Fire and Ash. And before I present the award, I would like to first apologize to my husband if I pronounced any of those wrong. And the winner is Rachel Brosnahan and David Cornsweet, Superman. I would like to start this next portion of the talk show by saying that if I mispronounce any of these movie names or actors' names, it's because I have not in fact watched pretty much any of them, only Wicked for Good. Now, on to our next category, which is Heartthrob of the Year. And the nominees are Jonathan Bailey, Jurassic World Rebirth; Jonathan Bailey, Wicked for Good; Pierce Brosnan, The Thursday Murder Club; Michael B. Jordan, Sinners; Josh O'Connor, Wake Up Dead Man; and Brad Pitt, F1. And the Swiss Award goes to Jonathan Bailey, Wicked for Good. That was really good.
All right. Thank you so much, Destiny. I appreciate that. Now, we will be awarding the Parent Trap Award, which last year was kind of like a honorary award that was bestowed on one actor that did a dual performance in a film. Like I said, this is the Parent Trap Award. The full name is the Parent Trap starring Lindsay Lohan and Lindsay Lohan Award for an actor in a dual role. This year, we had a lot of those. I have a full article on my blog that you can read about that. But we'll be awarding that today. So the 6 nominees for the Swiss Parent Trap Award are David Cornsweet, Superman; Elle Fanning, Predator Badlands; Theo James, The Monkey; Michael B. Jordan, Sinners; Dylan O'Brien, Twinless; and Robert Pattinson, Mickey 17. And the Swiss Award goes to Michael B. Jordan, Sinners. Next, we will be awarding the Child Actor and Actress Awards. To be eligible for this, the performer must have been under the age of 18 when the movie was filmed. Some of these has since turned 18, but some of those were after release. There's a couple that are close. Most of them, though, are pretty far under 18. So first, we will be awarding the Swiss Award for the Best Child Actor, and the nominees are Carrie Christopher, Weapons; Christian Convery, The Monkey; Jacoby Jupe, Hamnet; Benjamin Pajak, The Life of Chuck; Mason Thames, How to Train Your Dragon; and Alfie Williams, 28 Years Later. And the winner is Alfie Williams, 28 Years Later. Now, the Swiss Award for Child Actress, again under the age of 18. The nominees are Trinity Jolie Bliss, Avatar Fire and Ash; Maya Kealoha, Lilo and Stitch; Shannon Mahina Gorman, Rental Family; Lexi Venter, Don't Let's Go to the Dogs Tonight; Nina Yi, Left-Handed Girl; and Helena Zingel, The Legend of Ochi. And the Swiss Award goes to Nina Yi, Left-Handed Girl. Now, we have a couple more age awards to hand out here. The next one is going to be for the Best Young Actor or Young Actress, and that is defined as anyone over the age of 18, under the age of 25. So, the nominees for the Best Young Actor in a Motion Picture are Miles Caton, Sinners; Jack Champion, Avatar Fire and Ash; Britton Dalton, Avatar Fire and Ash; Fred Heckinger, Hell of a Summer; Cooper Hoffman, The Long Walk; Dominic Sessa, Oh What Fun, and Now You See Me, Now You Don't. And the award goes to Miles Caton, Sinners. In the award for the Best Young Actress between the age of 18 and 25, the nominees are Odessa Azion, Marty Supreme; Chase Infinity, One Battle After Another; Shu Yun Ma, Left-Handed Girl; Sophie Thatcher, Companion; Mia Three Appleton, The Phoenician Scheme; and Rachel Ziegler, Snow White. And the award goes to Chase Infinity, One Battle After Another. And we don't age discriminate here. So the Best Old Actor or Actress, and that is defined as anyone over the of 70 years or older. So 70-year-olds are eligible and up. And the nominees for the Best Old Actor are Akira Imoto, Rental Family; Anthony Hopkins, Locked; Delroy Lindo, Sinners; Liam Neeson, The Naked Gun; Stellan Skarsgård, Sentimental Value; and Denzel Washington, Highest to Lowest. And the Swiss Award goes to Delroy Lindo, Sinners. Next, we have the award for the Best Old Actress, again, between the age of 70, and we use old as a term of endearment here, so no hate, no shade. The nominees are Glenn Close, Wake Up Dead Man; Carmen Ermey, The Thursday Murder Club; Amy Madigan, Weapons; Helen Mirren, The Thursday Murder Club; June Squibb, Eleanor the Great; and Sigourney Weaver, Avatar, Fire and Ash. And the award goes to June Squibb, Eleanor the Great. Next, we have the Best Debut Performance in a Film, and they could not have been, the nominees here, they could not have been nominated in any of the other age categories. I don't even know if any of these people are eligible for the age categories, but they couldn't be nominated there. Just was my own personal thing, so like Miles Caton for Sinners, that was his debut performance, but he wasn't eligible here. The nominees are Ryan Bader, The Smashing Machine; Aidan Delbus, Begonia; Kevin O'Leary, Marty Supreme; Michael Strassner, The Baltimoreans; SZA, One of Them Days; Tyler the Creator, Marty Supreme. And the Swiss Award goes to Kevin O'Leary, Marty Supreme. Next, we will be giving out the award for the Best Debut Director. So this is a feature film, their feature film debut. So if they had any short films or anything prior, they're still eligible here. And the nominees are Aziz Ansari, Good Fortune; William Bridges, All of You; Scarlett Johansson, Eleanor the Great; Lawrence Lamont, One of Them Days; Beth Davids, Don't Let's Go to the Dogs Tonight; and Eva Victor, Sorry Baby. And the Swiss Award goes to Eva Victor, Sorry Baby. Don't worry, only 5 more. Next, we will be awarding the Best Documentary. The 6 nominees are Deaf President Now; John Candy, I Like Me; Ocean with David Attenborough; Oklahoma City Bombing, American Terror; Pangolin, Kulu's Journey; and The Perfect Neighbor. And the Swiss Award goes to The Perfect Neighbor. Now we'll be awarding the Best Foreign Language Film, and the 6 nominees are Left-Handed Girl; Lost in Starlight; No Other Choice; Revelations; Sentimental Value; and Surat. And the award for Best Foreign Film goes to Sentimental Value. Next, we will be awarding the Best Actress, the Best Lead Actress in a Motion Picture. The nominees are Jessie Buckley, Hamnet; Cynthia Erivo, Wicked for Good; Chase Infinity, One Battle After Another; Dakota Johnson, Materialists; Eva Victor, Sorry Baby; Keke Palmer, One of Them Days; Florence Pugh, Thunderbolts; Renate Rains, Sentimental Value. I'm sorry, I know I just butchered her name, and I tried my best. I'm sorry. That's on me. June Squibb, Eleanor the Great; Emma Stone, Begonia. And the award for Best Actress goes to Jessie Buckley, Hamnet. Next, we will be awarding the Swiss Award for the Best Actor in a Motion Picture. And the nominees are Timothée Chalamet, Marty Supreme; Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another; Joel Edgerton, Train Dreams; Brendan Fraser, Rental Family; Cooper Hoffman, The Long Walk; Michael B. Jordan, Sinners; Lee Byung-hun, No Other Choice; Cillian Murphy, Steve; Jesse Plemons, Begonia; and Jeremy Allen White, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. And the award for Best Actor goes to, come on, level with me here. Level with me. Who do you think I'm giving this to? Obviously, the Swiss Award winner for the Best Actor in a Motion Picture goes to Timothée Chalamet, Marty Supreme. Come on. Marty Supreme, Timothée Chalamet. I want you to know I took off my glasses. Not even 100% sure if I was looking at the camera because I can't see. I can now. And finally, the award for the best picture. And the 10 nominees are Avatar, Fire and Ash, F1, The Long Walk, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Rental Family, Sinners, Train Dreams, Wake Up Dead Man, and Wicked for Good. And the Swiss Award for Best Picture goes to Sinners. All right, where are we at on our time? Only like 18 minutes. That's not too long of an award show at all. That's like 1/100th the length of the Oscars. So look at that. I hope you enjoyed this time here. I know this is a pretty simple video, just me reading names and stuff, but hopefully you enjoyed it. You should listen to the podcast episode of the Minor Swiss Awards, and then I'll probably have another episode coming out, I don't know, in a week or so, a podcast episode, kind of divulging some more thoughts of mine on my explanations and things, because obviously I'm not going to offer that on the award show itself. It's like, could you imagine if they like gave an award and then explained why? No. So I'll do that a week later, right? Obviously, that's the way to do it. I'll give you a little debrief there. That's what I'll call it. I'll call it the Swiss debrief. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I don't know what the next video is going to be. Probably something to do with the Oscars because nominations come out soon. So maybe my Oscar snubs video will probably be the next one. I know I'm a little inconsistent. Not a little. I'm super inconsistent here on YouTube, but I would definitely recommend that you plug into my podcast and my blog. I'm way more consistent on those. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Happy watching. Peace.